I think one of the most important parts about the way you express yourself in your books is that you do talk about your weaknesses,
Hmm.
and you do talk about your past and how you started off on this journey, and you talk about how there are those moments that you doubt,
Oh yeah.
and but you still go.
Oh yeah. Sometimes, like, I call it. You got called an audible. The line of scrimmage, man. Like some of the great quarterbacks, they'll be at the line of scrimmage and they'll look at the defense. The defense is, oh fuck, defense is shifting. Did he call an audible? In my mind, a lot of times, man, I'm like, it doesn't mean I quit. I don't quit. I may not make it the first time, but I'll come back. I gotta call an audible. I gotta fucking get my head back in the game. I gotta figure this shit out. It doesn't mean you leave. It means you study it more. It means you study it more. And whenever I fail at something, people always say, man, how do you handle failure, man? 'Cause I fail a lot, dude. I fail all the fucking time. They go, how do you handle it? What I'm trying to do, and this isn't being arrogant, man. It's being real. Not many people are trying to do. So there's not many people who can even open their fucking mouth and criticize me when I do fail. Cause I'm trying to do shit, man, that many people aren't trying to do. But I don't look at failure as failure. I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts. I don't look at anything as failure. Because when you're willing to try to do something, not trying is failure. That's not some after school special shit. But when you're able to go out there, there is no failure. It's attempts. Because when you're trying to do something that's bigger than you, whatever you are, whoever you are, if you're paralyzed, you're trying to walk one step and you didn't fail, motherfucker. That was your first attempt. If that's your biggest thing, that's how your mindset needs to go into everything. So I don't look at it as failure is a big word like that gets people down and shit. We give so much power to words. I don't. I take the power right away. I didn't fail shit.
Do you ever have conversations with Cam about mindset?
We really don't go there too much at all about mindset. Like whenever we get together, it's really about breaking the motherfuckers down. It's like.
But wouldn't you be interested though in how he approached? Because I don't know if everybody shares your approach. I know there's not very many people like you.
Right.
Cam is one of them.
Right.
So like, how many of them are like you, and how many of them have that sort of similar approach, and how many of them are willing to discuss their own demons? Because a lot of people that are like super endurance athletes or very hard people, they don't ever want to even discuss the weakness. They don't want to shine any light on it.
No, people hate that.
Yeah.
People hate it, man, and I love it. And the reason why people hate it, to me, this is just my own theory, is because you haven't beat it. That's why. People go, man, why are you so open and vulnerable? I'll tell you everything I lied about, everything I fucked up with, everything. I'll tell you everything. I'm an open fucking book. I don't give a fuck. The only reason why I don't give a fuck anymore is because I overcame it and I beat it. So now I'm willing to talk about it. Why most people aren't willing to go to that darkness and that vulnerability is because they're still dealing with it. When people who have overcome it, they're open fucking book, bro. Because they're proud. They're fucking proud. That's why I speak, man, why are you always yelling? Guys, fuck you. That's how I talk, bitch. Because I'm proud, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a proud motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And it's not proud like, look at me. It's like, motherfucker, I know where I fucking came from, bitch. I shouldn't be here right now talking to you. Shouldn't be talking to you, motherfucker. I shouldn't be here. I'm just a fat, sloppy motherfucker. I'm proud. So I'm able to tell you, I was fucked up. Many people can't.
Cause that's a common thing that people say when I interview them after fights. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. This is not supposed to happen to me. There's a common thing when I've had conversations with people, and they've won a big fight. They've had this big event.
Right.
They say I wasn't supposed to be here.
Right.
Statistically, like Chris Gutierrez just said that last UFC fight when I interviewed him. It's like, I'm not supposed to be here.
Right. Probably because they come from a bad place.
Exactly.
And when you're in a bad, especially when you're young, we develop self-esteem, by the age of 7. If you're not good by the age of 7 or 8 years old, you have a good chance of being fucked the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So if your parents or you came up wrong, and then 7 or 8, if you don't have the self-esteem, but you fucking grind, you're like, I want to be better. When you get to that UFC championship, or you get to where I got, or where I am. It's almost like you can't believe the journey.